The royal family has turned their backs on Prince Harry because he lives in his own world. This summer, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not going to brave the cold weather in Scotland or walk around the lochs at Sandringham. News sources say that King Charles and Queen Camilla have not invited the Duke and Duchess of Sussex or their two young children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, to the Highlands for the usual family vacation. People are talking and speculating about the ongoing rift between Harry and the royal family, which seems harder and harder to fix, since the decision not to call the outlaw royals. Insiders say that the Duke of Sussex only sees one way to fix his relationship with his father, even though he and the royal family have had many public and private fights. As Harry's 40th birthday, September 15th, gets closer, it seems less likely that he and his family will get along again. The gap between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family grows with each missed chance to get back together. This makes many people wonder if healing is still possible. The lack of an offer is a sign of how tense things have been between the royal family for years. Harry and Meghan are no longer part of the royal family. They are no longer part of the customs that used to guide their public and private lives. This choice shows how far apart they still are from King Charles. His reign hasn't done much to heal the rift left by Harry and Meghan's departure from royal tasks and the controversial details in Harry's autobiography Spare. Harry has been very open about how hard it is for him to get along with his dad, so the fact that he wasn't invited to the family vacation might not have come as a total surprise to him. For years, there has been a lot of tension between the father and son. Things got even worse when the couple moved to the United States, did a shocking interview with Oprah Winfrey, and Harry's memoir came out, which revealed very private family issues. Harry wrote in Spare about his problems with being part of the royal family, how he felt alone, and how the strong public attention that has been on him for most of his life had affected him. The book cast a long shadow over any possible reconciliation. It was said that the book's contents hurt and upset King Charles. People who know Harry well say that he is thinking about the future of his relationship with his father as his 40th birthday approaches. It's still not clear what he thinks will help them get back together, but sources say Harry may be willing to talk, but only on his terms. Several people with knowledge say that Harry hasn't ruled out the idea of getting things right with his father, but he is only willing to do so under certain circumstances. A lot of people have thought about what those terms might be and whether King Charles would agree to them. The idea of getting back together is hard to do because Harry and Meghan's life in California is so different from the royal duties and traditions that used to guide their daily lives. Now that they live in Montecito, the couple has built a new life around their family and their charity work. Since a few summers ago, they have stayed away from the royal lands and chosen to live a more private and independent life. Their kids, Archie and Lilibet, were not raised in the royal bubble that Harry was in as a child. This mental and physical distance has made it harder for them to join the royal family again. For King Charles, the fact that his youngest son isn't with the family on vacation may be a bittersweet reminder of how far apart they still are. There is a family split that takes a personal toll on the king, even though he is focused on his duties as head of state. Sources close to the palace say that the king is still hoping for peace in the future, but they don't know how to get there. Most likely, the fact that Harry and Meghan were not invited to the family vacation in Scotland shows that the royal family does not want to touch old wounds again, at least not right now.